YouTube? It's Philosojoey. Today I'm going to be playing for you a Panto parkour. I want to go ahead and apologize ahead of time before this even starts. If I'm speaking kind of quietly, it's pretty late where I live right now. Basically, if you follow my Instagram, you'll see that I've posted a thing about how I've made a shit ton of videos and stuff, like in preparation for vacation. I'm about to go on vacation and stuff, so I'm trying to make sure I get as many videos as I can recorded, just so that, you know, whenever I am gone, I'm not going to be not posting videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just being a little quiet right now, not whispering or anything like that, guys. Who knows, maybe this will double as an ASMR video for those of you that are familiar with that. But anyways, yeah, this is a parkour that is a Panto parkour. This is so far it's a disaster, if I point out that. This is actually kind of an interesting parkour because when I did decide to give this a test run before I launched it up, and it's probably one of the weirdest things I think I've ever experienced. But I actually had to like change my car, like literally go to like Los Santos Customs and like change my car to be able to do the parkour. And you guys will see what I'm talking about, like what I'm referencing here in a second. Once I navigate all these different little like runways or whatever you would call these. I don't even know what you would call these things. Platforms, I guess. One of these things is kind of annoying because the little like orange things, they have like antennas and shit that like stick out. Oh god, about drove off right there. You guys can kind of see it to like the left of the car right there. They're fucking annoying because like you can't run over them. But anyways, this right here is why I had to change my car. This little like container type thing or whatever. The car or the Panto that I originally had set up had a spoiler on it. I had to take the spoiler off because I couldn't complete this parkour to do it. Or I couldn't complete this parkour with the spoiler on the back of it. So yeah, it's just like the strangest thing I've ever encountered. Like it was one of those weird times that like it actually benefits you to use a stock version of a car versus like your own custom version. But yeah, I'm still, even without a spoiler, I still have the natural spoiler on the Panto that like comes with it or whatever, and it's still like preventing me from being able to get through here somewhat. Like it's really annoying. I don't know why they picked this of all things, like to like be a little tunnel for you to go through. I mean, like that's so fucking stupid. All right, it looks like I'm about to fall. He might be able to get through this. It's just really frustrating. Like, I literally lowered the suspension and took off the spoiler to be able to fucking get through that thing. There we go. Fucking took me long enough. It's so dumb. But the spoiler I had on it was like really high up, so it was like, I spent like a solid like 5 minutes trying to get through it, and it would not work. So, anyways, I mean, normally I wouldn't do that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna respawn this. Well, no, I don't respawn this. I'll say I'll respawn it because my car is like super fucking damaged. But normally I wouldn't do something like that. Can I still get through this? Fuck yeah, I can. Normally I wouldn't do something like that, but I thought that this parkour was like, I thought it was cool enough that there was no reason for me to not do it. So yeah, it's just like, I don't know. There aren't a lot of like car parkours, I think, that are set up in the way that like a parkour should be, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Like, I feel like a lot of the car parkours, I've kind of went over this to some extent, but I feel like a lot of the like race parkours and stuff like that, they get really lazy with the way that they put their props together, and I think that they use way too many cunning stunts props. Whereas like something like this, I mean, of course as I say that, I'm about to go across like a whole bunch of fucking cunning stunts props, but it actually, you guys will see what I'm talking about. It'll make sense here in a second. Like, the way that this guy has like strung together like these different props and stuff and like made them into like little platforms that you have to like navigate and stuff is actually really cool and really clever. I think like that was just that was really bad. But it's not really like anything crazy, but it's still just like kind of cool to see. Like, you know, if you're designing a parkour, like a car parkour, and you guys have to excuse me because it is kind of late, so I'm not exactly like thinking 100% clear. But if you're designing a parkour, you know, the idea behind a parkour, you know, if it's not a deathmatch, or even if it is a deathmatch, if it's a deathmatch race, whatever, the whole concept behind it is to get from point A to point B. Like, I think everybody would agree with that. And like, when it comes to some of these parkours, people get really lazy and just put shit together, whereas you could do something really cool like what's behind my car and like, you know, use these platforms and these barricades and stuff in like a different way, and it makes it more entertaining and more like challenging. this right here is like a great example. Like, I never see anybody use these fences this way. Like, never. I don't know why. That was really bad. I'm definitely not on top of my game right now. It's like, it's pushing 1 o'clock where I live right now, so I know that's not really late for some people, but for me being a full-grown adult who works a full-time job outside of YouTube, it is very, very late for me. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be difficult, I'm not gonna lie, to like, to navigate this stuff correctly. It's really dumb that it like spawned me on the other, it did it to him too, so it sucks for him. It was really dumb that it like spawned me like right there. Oh my gosh. This thing is like, this is not like it's not really that the platforms themselves that are hard to like land on. It's the fact that you can't really like control your car because everything's at like an angle, and like the Panto, if you guys have any experience with the fucking Panto, you guys will understand my problems with it. It's a very fidgety car. Like, it's a very fucking fidgety car. And I mean, I know why that is. It's because the wheels are like incredibly close to each other. So you get that with any vehicle, that's gonna happen. I mean, four-wheeler, the Panto, I mean, I guess whatever you call it, smart car in real life is actually what the Panto is in real life. You get any car that has the wheels that close together, it's gonna do that weird fidgety shit that it's like really hard to control, and it's still not letting me do this. I'm gonna have to take this slower. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little okay, this was just stupid. Way to spawn me like right in an area where I can't even fucking move. Good, and again. Just gonna continue to spawn. What the hell is going on with this? This isn't even me being like tired and stuff. This is the game just being fucking stupid. Like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get out of that? How am I supposed to actually like move the car to? You've got to be kidding me. This is really fucking happening right now. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? It literally went from like, okay, let me spawn you on the side of the fucking... Really? Like, what is this thing trying to do to me? It is like just straight up. This right here, as I was like sitting here like hyping up this dude's parkour, like talking about how I changed my vehicle for it and all that stuff. I'm like hyping this dude's parkour up, and then I'm spawning in the middle of a fucking moving stop sign. Like, that's somehow something that is like reasonable. I take back what I said about this guy's parkour. Fuck this guy's parkour. This thing was really cool, and now I'm really like angry about it. Not really that angry about it, because I'm finally got past that stupid spawn point. That is like one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. I 100% did not experience that the first time that I played this. I was able to get through that. I mean, the fence part took me a little bit, but I was able to get through it pretty easily. Like, the spawn points were not fucking spawning me in the middle of the stop sign every fucking 5 seconds. But alright. I feel that I failed at whispering and like trying to be quiet as I do this shit. Oh my gosh. It's the rage. The rage. Every moment that, oh, this guy's struggling with this shit. I knew it. I knew these guys were gonna struggle with this, because I struggled with this when I did my playthrough of it. Oh my god. Thank God I fell off right there, because now I can actually kind of like back up on the platform and reposition. You know, instead of just respawning like what anybody else would do. Alright. Holy shit, so that dude actually did get past it. So basically with this thing is really annoying for one reason and one reason only. The guy did not line these things up right. One of them's like really high up above the other one. Well, not really, but like noticeably enough that it's like, it's really easy for your car, even if you don't like, even if you hardly even like accelerate, it's really easy for your car to like get fucked up and like get knocked off the track. So you have to be like really slow and really careful, and towards the end of it, look at that, look at that guy. Even at the end of it, you can't do anything, because it just like, it straight up is just like, it's fucking lopsided as hell. Like, look at this shit. Let me try that. Okay, let me just, I'm trying to like focus on this and be quiet and still do commentary. It's like probably the weirdest thing ever for you guys watching it, but hopefully you guys don't mind it. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. This is so I can, oh my god, I still made it. Fuck it, we're good. We're good. That's what I'm talking about. That's actually how I had to get through it the first time. Whenever I like played it through it or whatever, to kind of like, you know, test everything out, I had to literally just like wiggle my way across the end of it. But alright, let's see. trying not to fall off on this platform because the dude in front of me is definitely going to get first place. Like, there's no question he's going to get first place. Yeah, it just said he finished in first place. Because once I get past all this stuff, I literally just have to drop down and, like, that's it. I spent, like, 2 minutes, whatever. Well, not 2 minutes, that's probably an exaggeration, but I spent, like, a solid, like, 30 seconds when I played through this the first time trying to figure out where the next checkpoint was, only to realize that I just have to drive out of the pipe and it's, like, right there. Alright, please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. And no. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Don't stop. I did not even think about the possibility of, like, me, like, driving down the fucking mountain and completely, like, missing the checkpoint. I would have been so mad. Okay, cool. This is surprisingly a very full lobby. 12 people. 12, this is, you know, considering this is as late as it is and there are this many people playing, not only playing this late at night, but playing a parkour race this late at night. That's pretty hyped about that, so major shout out to all these guys. I'll highlight their name before I finish the race. I'm not gonna read everybody's name, but yeah. Alright, fuck yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry if me whispering or trying to be quiet or whatever was not something that affected it, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.